Title: $40 billion Bonanza, broadband internet coming to a neighborhood near you. TLDR. President Joe Biden just leveled up, putting a cool $40 billion on the table to broaden broadband across the nation. Aiming to give every American access to high-speed internet by 2030, the big man is doing it Franklin D. Roosevelt style. Can't you just see the glow from those new routers? Well, folks, if you've ever been stuck watching a YouTube video buffer while your internet crawls slower than a one-legged turtle, Joe Biden's got your back. Like a modern-day techno-Santa, he's about to distribute a whopping $40 billion to help crank up your Wi-Fi speed. And no, we're not talking about raising it from UC to May. We're shooting for whoa. While you may be busy dreaming about uninterrupted Netflix binges or speedy Zoom meetings, here's how the magic's gonna happen. States get the moolah based on their broadband needs, but each gets at least $100 million. Yeah, that's right, even the smallest state on the map is getting a pretty hefty chunk of change. Now, let's add some perspective here. You might remember a chap named Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Well, just like he brought electricity to every home in America, Biden's aiming to light up the country, only this time with the glow of router lights instead of light bulbs. States will be mapping out their plans to put the cash into play by December. And then the green light should be given by springtime, with the funding and infrastructure deployment beginning to roll out. What's more, at least 80% of this funding will be allocated by the end of 2025. Earlier in the month, the National Telecommunications and Information Administration, NTIA, forked over $930 million for 35 middle-mile broadband construction projects. That's not chicken feed. These projects help connect the big fiber networks to the local ones, providing access to homes and businesses across the country. But hang on to your seats, because it doesn't stop there. The Biden administration plans to invest over $90 billion to expand affordable internet access. Part of this includes the American Rescue Plan's allocation of over $25 billion to build out broadband infrastructure and help cover the cost of devices for low-income folks. Now, that's what we call a power move, olive skin. So, there you have it. In the time it took for your cat video to load, Biden's thrown down a hefty chunk of change to get everyone up to speed. Literally. Now, here's where we flip the switch and hand it over to you, readers. The goal here is for everyone to have access to high-speed internet by 2030. But, with this cash injection, will it happen? And more importantly, will this be enough to level the digital playing field and give everyone an equal shot in the digital world? So what do you think, folks? Are we on track to become a fully connected nation, or is this just another political promise waiting to buffer? Disclaimer: the above content is informational and does not provide recommendations or financial advice.